Oh, looking so swell today, man.
No lah bro.
So we are one day away from Answer Engine 225 and I'm just preparing the reminder messages for tomorrow via email and also WhatsApp because, well, Malaysians, they have to be reminded through WhatsApp. We are on our phones every single day and we will see the messages. When it comes to emails, sometimes people miss it out. It goes into spam, it goes into, maybe they have a very full inbox that they don't read every email and they miss it out. So WhatsApp is really important and I'm just creating the reminder messages to make sure that everyone is reminded that the event is tomorrow. So I just received the name text for tomorrow's event, Answer Engine 225. This is by Princhers. Thank you for rushing this. We had a miscom, but they managed to do it within the same day itself. This is it. That's going to be using all this tomorrow at the event.
You got so many orders or not?
Now, another thing I learned is that setting up an event takes a village of people. Nobody can set up an event alone, and I'm lucky to have people around me. Like, quick shout out, Liang from Rurik Potahit, who there he is. There he is. And it's not going to be possible without his help, right? And you definitely need people around you. So we have Liang from Rurik Potahit helping us out with the event space, his restaurant, and the amazing food that's going to happen in the event, and also the sound guys behind, people who set up the whole space. So you need people to work together with you to run an event like this. It's just and one thing I really like to do is to run events in spaces like this, a restaurant instead of a conference or an event hall, because that creates that novelty for things and creates attention. Here we go. Place is all set, and that's it. So we're just done with the setup. It is 10:34 p.m. right now and pre-setup really. So we have to come in early tomorrow to do more setup. And with running events like this, Murphy's Law always comes into play where anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And basically what we can do in this situation is just to prepare for when things go wrong. I wouldn't want to worry about things I can't control and just want to really worry about things that I can control. We have to look at what's the point, what's the reason or purpose that we run events like this, and it's really to help and to serve people who are coming. So as long as they are comfortable, as long as they take back, and as long as we leave them better than we found them, I think that would be our mission done right here. So today is the day of Answer Engine 225 and I'm just going through the slides where I'll be introducing the event, opening up the event and also introducing the speakers. And it's at this moment where you get these butterflies in your stomach because you're slightly anxious about the event, what's going to happen. And one thing I've learned is that you want to focus on what you can control. So a lot of things that you think or imagine are basically imagined troubles that might not even happen. So why worry about it if it's not going to happen? Focus on what you can control. The second thing that helps me is that when I run an event like this, I got to stop focusing on myself. The event is not about myself, not about how I look, not about how I speak, right? But it's about more towards the audience who come. What we want to do is focus on providing the transformation that they are seeking for. And if they leave the event better than they walked in, that is a win in my books. So I'm going to get back towards looking through the whole presentation that I have here, making sure that everyone is reminded for the event later, packed up and get to the event space. Hello, my name is Ruben and welcome to Answer Engine 225. We have speakers from April,
Under the
Peter.
moonlight, your eyes shine bright. In a world so busy, you make everything right. Rhythm of our hearts beating in sync. In this Afro groove, we find what we think. After R&B flow, feel the night take flight.
So that's a wrap for Answer Engine 225. I consider that a successful event. People came on time and they stayed through the whole event to the very end, absorbing every single thing that was shared by the speakers and also taking part in the networking and having great food at the event as well. One thing I've learned about running events is that people do not pay for information, they pay for access, they pay for the experience itself. So when it comes to running an event, you got to actually put in the experience, you got to hype up the experience a little bit, give them a great experience. I mean, when it comes to events, it's not exactly cheap to run an event. There's a lot of things involved, costs, the venue space, the food, the vendors coming in, the sound and everything that you have set up. So it's not exactly cheap to run an event. I mean, if it's just about information, we could just do a webinar, but why do a physical event? Because the experience is different, and on top of that, people get access to who's in the room, the speakers and also the other participants as well. Now, but above that, one thing that people pay for is transformation. So in anything that you do, if you're selling things like workshops, courses, or any experiential stuff, you want to basically create some sort of transformation in your customer's life. So what an event normally brings as well is this high energy during the event. So people are really hyped up during an event, they get excited, they feel positive in an event, but that energy quickly dips down after the event. So when it comes to sharing things like feedback forms, when it comes to following up, this has to be done really quickly so we have that recency effect. The day itself, we should be sending out feedback forms, which we did. Tomorrow itself, we should send out recap and also highlight some of our sponsors like Maida, who was in the event, Engine Nailer, Princious, and of course our partners Growth Pro and Ziki for Answer 2025. The secret weapon for any sales or marketing professional is the follow-ups. So the follow-ups has to be intentional, it has to be quick, and it has to be timely as well. Right after the event, we should follow us with emails. And of course, if you're in Southeast Asia, that means adding a bit of like WhatsApp messages. I think that will do really, really well. Other than that, I'm reminded that even if an event is a success, this is not the time to just drop everything and relax. Success begets success. That means once you achieve something that is successful, you don't rest too long on your laurels. You basically celebrate the moment and then go back to work, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I am celebrating the moment. I'm happy definitely that the event ran well and it was successful, but I'm already looking at the next things. Okay, what are the next events? What are the next workshops we're going to do? And what can I put my hands on the very next minute? So I'm going to get back to work, and tomorrow is just another day to go out there, show up and do the work.